Hello, it's Tyler's Tarot in the house. And I'm headed to your reading today. Virgo A. Ah, E. How y'all doing? What's going on with Virgo and love? Okay, it said stop right at the. Okay. Hello. Oh, that's a fast shuffle. I don't like that. That means it must be very specific. I like to shuffle more. I don't even feel comfortable not shuffling. You two weren't working together. The Three of Pentacles reverse. Three of Pentacles reverse and the Ace of Swords upright. So there was a situation not working out between you and a person in the past, and the Ace of Swords is here. So there was some type of truth. Some of you got the truth about something, and it's got to do with the Three of Pentacles reverse. We already know where that's leading to. I hate these. Some of you know the truth about a situation. You know it's not. You just two are just not cooperating. Let me see. How you, yeah, coming into the current moment, Ten of Swords reverse. So you feel backstabbed, you feel betrayed, and you're overcoming that ending or that betrayal that happened. You're overcoming that love triangle, most likely, because that Three of Pentacles reverse clarifying that Ace of Swords. There was some truth known, or will become known, or I feel like it's something you already know. I don't think this is something you're oblivious to, because whatever it was caused an ending, or it caused, I feel like you're getting over this, slowly but surely. So while you're sitting here in despair, while you're sitting here getting over this, they're happy because they're the Nine of Cups upright. So be careful what you apply your energy to, and don't make me have to call your ass out in your own reading, period. While you're sitting here, cross watchers, I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, well, I feel it. Zip it. Just please, put a zip over it. Zip lock that shit. Here's the thing, Ten of Swords reversed. So while you're sitting here, oh, how did this happen? They're just all happy. They're just okay. They're fine. So are you sitting here grieving someone who are upset about something, or you're kind of overcome it, but you're still in that energy, while they're just in this energy of arrogance or energy of happiness? You needed to hear this. Why it's all happening? You wasted your time. Seven of Pentacles reversed. You wasted your time on someone. So while they're happy, I'm gonna show you this spread because I don't like it. I don't like this. What is this? This is you. This is them. This is why it's all happening. So here you are in this energy of coming out of being backstabbed or feeling hurt, and they're already on their path to happiness, living their best life. There's a water sign, an earth sign. You know the story I'm getting, and it's from Virgo's perspective, not cross-watchers. Cross-watchers, if you resonate with this, fine. But I'm reading it from the Virgo's perspective. It almost seems like there was truth found out, and as a result, somebody got backstabbed. And the truth was that there was either one, others involved, or some of you the truth is you just wasted your time. And while you're getting over this situation you feel like you wasted your time on, they're on their path to being happy again, or already at that point of happiness. You see what I'm saying? In the past, Page of Cups. Some of you received communication from this person, or would. I feel like you had other potentials around you, but maybe you weren't paying attention to it because you're focused on what you feel backstabbed by. Is it possible that there was possible potentials around you, but you were so one-track minded in regards to what hurt you that you weren't paying attention to what was around you? I'm just saying. Water sign, earth sign, some of you. All right. Okay, Four of Swords reverse, best case scenario. That's my card of something you were on a break from returning. So for some of you, Lord, I got pissed off in that last video and it transferred over to... Now y'all know why I don't have any friends, all right? Hi, I'm Tyler's Tarot, and I can't shut my goddamn mouth enough to make a connection. I run the bitches off faster than they can say Tyler's Tarot, right? So the best case scenario, the Four of Swords reverse. Is it something's an air sign? Is it possible that it could come back around to you? I wouldn't advise it, but I feel like there could be a return. I see new things having issues taken off. I feel like you need to focus on new. I've been telling you that for a while. How you see yourselves, the Ten of Cups reverse. You just don't see a happy ending in sight. You don't see a happy ending in sight in this situation, and some of you are just losing hope in general in your love life. You just are losing sight. You're losing optimism about your life in general. of you were dealing with somebody who had manipulative antics, like they're kind of arrogant is what I'm kind of getting. They were arrogant. I don't like the fact that you're the Ten of Swords reversed and they're coming up in the energy of the Nine of Cups. I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm going to have to keep it real. I don't like that. And your emotions, the Hangman, you feel stuck in life. Outcome, World card. I do see this ultimately, you getting closure in this situation and then ultimately closing out. Some of you may have a comeback around and some closure. You may go back around. They may come. Why is this Four of Swords reversed here for? What is that referencing? I would advise to not, you're going to get communication. There's going to be a comeback around and communication. I still see you not trusting them or them not trusting you. So when you two communicate or like come back around to one another, it's like, it's no point in it because somebody's still going to be guarded and not opening up and not being like vulnerable. It's kind of what I'm getting. It's best if you just get over it. Why's the Ten of Swords reversed? The Lover's card. Some of you felt backstabbed by a Gemini or an Aries or an Earth sign. This situation's on its way out. I still feel like you have a connection with this person. Why is the Page of Cups here for? I feel like in the past, somebody was indecisive. Either they were ignoring your love or you were ignoring theirs. And I feel like somebody was very self-centered in the past. And as a result, I feel like you're wasting your time. I feel like you wasted your time. It's why it's all happening. Why is the Seven of Pentacles reversed? Why it's all happening. Some of you wasted your time on a Scorpio. I'm just putting the story together. Or you feel like you're wasted your time and it's done, it's ended. But I still see there may be a pick back up in communication between you two, but mark my words, it wouldn't be of anything substantial due to somebody not being open when the communication happens. So one person here is going to have a block on their shoulder or a chip on their shoulder. Well, you know, I don't trust this. No. That's kind of what I'm getting. So whoever that is, whoever that's referencing. All right? I don't even see you don't see a happy ending in this. This is not just me telling you this. You don't see it happy. You feel like they're all about drama or they bring too much drama into your life. You don't see anything happy. You don't even see a happy resolution yourself. Why is the Nine of Cups? Somebody's an air sign, water sign, an Aries. They're detached. They're being really arrogant right now. I feel like they're more moved on than you are. But despite that, I still see a come back around in communication. I can't help but fucking put that. That's a main thing. The best case scenario is going to be a comeback around in communication. I do see it heavily. But just be aware of what I just said. All right? Even after this ends, some of you are still going to cling to it. I don't like that. I don't like that. Even after this has ended or would end, I still see you kind of clinging to it. That's not good, Virgo. And don't tell me that's not what I'm seeing. Eight of Cups reversed. And I hate to be kind of rough and harsh in this reading, but I don't like the fact. Oh, that Tyler's Tarot. That Tyler's Tarot is so rude. This is why I'm watching Rainbows and Unicorns Tarot, because they tell me really fluffy and wonderful things. They tell me I'm a shit Skittles on December 21st. They tell me I'm a shit a Twizzler rope on the 30th of December. They said around Christmas time I'll be sleeping on a cloud and talking to Gingerbread Man. Folks, I don't like the fact that you're the Ten of Swords reversed and they're the Nine of Cups upright. So while you're sitting here getting over some type of betrayal, ending, whatever the hell it was, they're okay. They're good. I don't like that. All right. Okay, here we go. Okay. Let's do it. How y'all doing, by the way? I'm getting the new iPhone probably tomorrow or soon. You know, I'm too lazy to go to the damn Apple store. But I was like, I'm ready for a new phone. That way I can, because this phone, I've done wore it out because I use it every fucking day for everything. So I was like, I'm gonna get the new iPhone. They update the iPhone too damn much. By the time I buy this one, there'll be a new one out in a month. I'm like, what the? Let's do singles. Okay, let's do singles. Again, Ten of Swords reverse. Look at this. Some of you got backstabbed. Some of you got really, you have been done wrong. You have, look at this. It came out again for you. Singles, you need to get over this. Whatever this is. Over the top, you know, I moved on. Well, good for you. But there's some that's not moved on. Singles, You got options coming towards you, Seven of Cups. Some of you got done wrong by a player or somebody you received that played you. Look at this. You can't tell me you moved on singles. Six of Cups reverse, Ten of Swords. You're still reminiscing about past things. How can anybody new make themselves into your life when all they're going to be is just like a little placeholder because you're so focused on other things? You cannot bring new love into your life when you're still holding on to 10 cans from yesteryear. You can't carry those 10 cans along with you. You got to let it go at some point. Whether it's an actual past person you're reminiscing about, or whether it's actually things they did to you, or you're thinking everybody else is going to do that to you, you cannot bring that shit into new stuff. Period. Thanks for the 1999, Linda G. Absolutely. Thank you. I do see options coming your way. Nothing too committed just yet. I feel like you need to heal. I'm not going to sit there and tell you Mr. Right or Mrs. Right's coming into your life when you're in this energy. How can that even transpire, folks? You tell me. Make it make sense. Make it happen. Because I don't know how that could happen. Some of you were dealing with a manipulator and a player. I don't like it. I don't get this as a cross-watchers read. Cross-watchers, if you came here to spy on a Virgo, it may not be your message today. It may not be. All right? I feel like you need to get over it. Whatever it is, whether it's the memories you need to get over or the person itself, it's got to go to the wayside because guess what? It'll stunt your growth. It'll stunt new stuff, I guarantee you. All right. Okay. All the way from Aries to Pisces, please. Damn, some of you got done wrong. You pulled the Ten of Swords reverse, clarifying you both times. So obviously out of 78 cards in the deck, 78 cards in this deck, both times the Ten of Swords in reverse clarified Virgo's actions or emotions in the current moment. Out of 78 cards in the deck, the same card in the same position reversed comes out. That's not a coincidence. See what I'm saying? Okay, all the way from Aries to Pisces, please. What's going on? All right. 3 more shuffles. Okay. 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 Y'all are simply the best. Thank you so much. Each room has had at least 500-600 people in it. Y'all really, thank y'all so much. And I'm sorry that I came off as ill in the Leo reading. Watch it back if you don't know what I'm talking about. But believe me, there's not a single sign I forget to do the zodiac sign, do the reading for. No, not at all. We're dealing with an Aries. They're guarded right now and being very non-communicative. I don't see much openness from them. The Taurus is coming back. They either are in and out, or this could run a potential to be in and out, but I feel like they're not going anywhere. In fact, they're coming back your way fast. The Gemini is coming back around too, but I feel like, you know what I kind of feel between you and the Gemini? Five of Pentacles reverse. You two will deal with one another again, or it's going to continue. But there's still going to be this energy of a conversation not being had. So what's the point of coming back around to a situation with this Gemini if there's still going to be this lack of closure? So this is telling me when they come back around, or you come back around to them, somebody's still not addressing the elephant in the room, what happened, what transpired. They're still not owning up with what they did. There's this energy of this. I feel like you two are sticking with each other out of familiarity, not out of true love. Because it feels like if somebody came back in a true love manner, wouldn't they speak what wasn't said? Wouldn't they just be totally vulnerable? You know what? Let me tell you, I did this shit. I did this. I don't get that there would be any closure in that. It's just a waste of time to come back around to this. Somebody still would not be an open book. That's what I'm kind of getting. We're dealing with a Cancer. I see actually something could take off with this Cancer that could be long-term and start and be long-term. I also see a new Cancer coming into your life that could be long-term. I feel like that could go somewhere. You're doing a Leo. They want a relationship with you, but they feel like it's not going to go there. They're trying to keep their options open, but you're an option they really see as one they want, but they don't feel like it's going to go anywhere. They're very pessimistic about it. Leo, Virgo. Okay. You're doing a Virgo. Either you rejected their love or they rejected you. Somebody after a rejection, somebody's trying to move on. If you're doing a Libra, they're waiting on a relationship with you. They're either one, waiting for you to make that move, or they're waiting to make a move, and they want a relationship with you. the same. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, they're imagining the end all be all with you, the Libra is. I'm just putting that out there. Between you and the Scorpio, I feel like there's going to be communication between you two, and they still want to work on this. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they feel like they can't make this happen with you, but they still wait. So let me get this straight. Sagittarius feels like they can't. This is not going to work in their behalf, but they feel they still want to wait and see where it could go. So they're still interested, basically. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, they don't want the drama anymore. They feel like you were all about drama, and they're closing off emotionally and being unavailable. If you're doing an Aquarius, they're slowly but surely getting over you and the fallout you two had or the disconnect you two are having. They're getting over it. The Pisces is ignoring either you or you're ignoring a Pisces. Somebody has a decision between more than one person. They have two people to choose from. I don't know if it's you or the Pisces. I'm just putting a story out there. Somebody has more than one decision in partners, and they're not making a choice. They're ignoring that decision, all right? I don't know if that's you or them. And with that being said, you all have a good one, and I will talk to you later. Thank you all so much for tuning in. All right, hopefully I'm in a better mood next time. I don't know why I do these readings in these shitty moods. And Cancer, I'm going to do yours next, all right? Hold your fucking horses. The Cancers have went wild. I'm going to do hold your tits, all right? I'm going to do your reading. And with that being said, you all have a good one, and I will talk to you later, all right?